Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Indiana Pacers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Jermaine O'Neal. Lewis is out there with Paul George. Then it's Daniels, and it's Granger in at the 3, the small forward. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He can see anywhere on the floor.
Garnett with a screen on Lewis. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Daniels dishes to O'Neal. Here's the screen. Lewis passes to Daniels. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Love with the screen on Lewis. Here's Cassell. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Now that's a difficult shot. Tough to maintain your balance out of the spin move and still knock down the jumper.
Now here's Lewis. Lewis sets the pick for George. And Indiana, another 3.
And George, a volume three-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
And there's the pass to Serbiak. Over George. And the basket by Serbiak.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's George on the wing. Guarded by Serbiak. George, no good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Garnett the pass to Serbiak. Here's Cassell. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. Serbiak's got 5 now.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Shoots a fader, and O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Lewis.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Garnett. And that one drops.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
George with the ball. Headed by Serbiak. Outside Lewis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Cassell against Lewis. Here's Cassell. Love outside. Pass to Serbiak. They set the screen. 3-pointer and another 3 for Minnesota.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's George. Shot from 12. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Pacers also making a change. Oladipo, he's checked in for Lewis. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Cassell. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Oladipo. Indiana moving the ball around. Now, here is O'Neal. Outside, George. Knocks down the three ball. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Butler. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in.
Many intriguing parts to Jimmy Butler's game, including that delicate floater.
Ranger with the screen for George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 10.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Shots good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler has great patience to go along with that strength to operate in the pick and roll.
Now here's George. 10 points for him. Yep, it counts.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 3. Garnett outside, inside. Cassell gets the bucket.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Oladipo outside. George against Butler.
Okay. Paul George more and more comfortable at creating some offense for himself using the bounce.
Minnesota with the ball. Outside Butler. Garnett with a screen on George. Here's Butler. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
George looking over the floor. Over Butler. And again, it's Indiana.
That's a reliable offensive option right there. Shooting with consistency as Paul George can get you from a number of spots.
Cassell the pass to Garnett. The 3. Gugliotta's shot is good. Gugliotta's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
This is it to Daniels. Garnett with the steal. Down low. Love. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. Garnett's got his 4th assist in this one. Butler against George. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Daniels. And the rejection by Love. There's the pass to Cassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Love.
Precision shooting off the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
Here's George. He's got 14. On the wing, Granger. George against Butler. A nice shot by George. George has got 16.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Arnett with the screen for Butler. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
Right side, George. O'Neal gives to Oladipo. And here is O'Neal. Here's George. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 18 points for him.
Well, the poise right there from Paul George, that's just a veteran that has no panic in his game.
Garnett, the screen. Here's Cassell. Oladipo with the block. They retain possession, and it's good for 2. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oladipo taking his time here. To the inside. O'Neal finds Oladipo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And so in the game for the Pacers. Here's Nedolicki. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense. Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Here's McGinnis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Here's Boosie. Pass to Nedolicki. Granger from outside. And the Pacers another 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Butler dishes to Towns. And yes, it's good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Lewis checked in for Indiana. On the free throw, no good.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Cassell, the pass to Marbury. Towns, a screen on Lewis to the middle. Shoots, and Towns gets it to go.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Now here's Lewis. He has 6. Kicks it out to Granger. Just 5 to shoot. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Minnesota with the ball. Here's Marbury. Spins. Pass to Towns. At number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Indiana trailing here. Granger with the ball. 7 points in the game. That gives them the lead. Lewis has got 9 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Checked in for Leighton. Daniels, he's checked in for Indiana. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Marbury passes to Love. Good on the triple. 11 points in the game.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Who is outside. And again, it's Indiana.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Love. And again, it's Minnesota.
Smooth shooting touch of Kevin Love on display. Quick trigger on that one.
Cassell against Granger. Over Cassell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Marbury passes to Love. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Kevin Love can score from everywhere, and it's hard to figure out a way right now for this defense to slow him down.
Lewis. And again, it's Indiana. Minnesota in the lead. And here is Serbia. He's got 8. The pass to Cassell. 6 on the shot clock. Popped up there for Love. Stolen by Lewis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Granger against Cassell. Lewis with the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Love. 16 points for him. That one drops for him. Love's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Now here's Lewis. He's covered closely. McGinnis with the screen on Cassell. Granger with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And the rejection by Towns. To the wing right side. Love with the screen on Lewis. And he drives in. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Cassell. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead. Now Lewis. 16 points for him. Here's Granger, and it's blocked. Pass to Marbury. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Marbury's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
There's the feed to O'Neal. Makes it off the glass.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Garnett, the screen. Shot from the top of the key. That's tipped. Here's Lewis. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead. Love outside. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over O'Neal. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Passes it to Daniels. Here's Boosie. Nothing on the board. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That is his first foul of the game.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And here is Serbiak. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Lewis passes to O'Neal. Over Garnett. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Jermaine O'Neal. So it's Minnesota now. 1:51 left in the first half. Ryder, then the pass to Love. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Love's three-point shooting, a huge part of why he damages defensive schemes.
Now, here is O'Neal. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. George is checked in for Indiana. 1:30 left to play in the first half. Love with the screen on Lewis. Gazelle the pass to Gugliotta. And here is Serbiak. The pass to Love. 5 on the clock. Over O'Neal. Nails it with a hand in his face. Love's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
What confidence shown by Kate Love. Even when the defense is there, still comfortable shooting over the top.
Gazelle against Lewis. Outside, George. Here's the lob to the hoop. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Pass to Gazelle. Here's Serbiak. The shot's good. Gazelle making the play. Cassell's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, great at finding open teammates. You want Cassell feeding the shooters.
Now here's Lewis. 21 points in the game, and it goes down 2 points. O'Neal's got 6 in the quarter.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cassell, the pass to Garnett. And here's Love from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, if you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Garnett is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Cassell, and it's Gugliotta in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Garnett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He'll get Jermaine O'Neal.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And both free throws good from Garnett. Pacers trail by 12. Lewis outside and stolen by Love. Pass to Cassell. The dish to Garnett. Here's Serbiak, defended by George. Out to the right wing, 5 to shoot. Love with the bucket. Love's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
O'Neal passes to Daniels. And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away. Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Here's Cassell. Garnett with a screen on Lewis. And there's the drive. Nice to counts. Cassell's got 6.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Back to Garnett, and it's in there. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Passes to George. Outside, O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Lewis dishes to Daniels. From deep, George. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. George has got 23.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Garnett, the screen. Here's Cassell, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Outside, George. Lewis outside. George sets a screen for Lewis. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Garnett. He's got 8, and it's blocked. O'Neal passes to Lewis. Back to O'Neal. Indiana moving the ball over. And George kicks to O'Neal. George against Love. And again, it's Indiana.
Yeah, just not going to get too cute with it here. Get the ball to PG and let PG cook.
Here's Cassell, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Pacers trail by 10. Lewis outside. Outside, George. Cassell against Lewis. O'Neal a screen on Cassell. Here's Lewis, and the rejection by Love. Serbiak passes to Cassell. From deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Granger with the bucket.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Lewis against Cassell to the left wing. Gugliotta passes to Love, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Kevin Love, got to be aware of him here. When you make one on him, he's going to want to come down and get you back.
And the pass to Lewis. Throws it up high. He's looking for Granger and finds him. Bucket is good. Granger's got 12.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Garnett with the screen on George. Here's Serbiak. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Lewis against Garnett. Pass to George. O'Neal is screen on Cassell. Puts it up. And again, it's Indiana.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Lewis against Cassell. Here's Gugliotta. He's got 5. Pass to Love. 6 to shoot. Over O'Neal. And again, it's Minnesota.
And really as dialed in as you're ever going to see a player.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 11-point game. Hands it from downtown. 15 points in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It's deflected. They recover it. O'Neal inside. He's going up against Love. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
And the Timberwolves call time here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Oladipo's checked in. It's a pick by Love. Here's Cassell. And Love throws it down.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
Pacers trail by 8. Now here's Oladipo. And here's George for 3. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Man, didn't have a ton of room to get that shot off. That's the kind of shooter he is.
Cassell against Oladipo. Kicks it out to Garnett. And again it's Minnesota.
The height of Garnett's release makes it so hard to cover and opens up options for him offensively.
Passes it to Daniels. He dishes it to Oladipo. Granger outside. And the Pacers another 3.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Now the pass to Garnett. 1:07 left to play in the third. Outside Butler. Love outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Cassell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Cassell's got 11 points here in just the second half. Oladipo against Cassell. And here's George for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
With his feet set, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
Here's Cassell. Oladipo with the block. O'Neal dishes to Oladipo. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Love throws it down.
That's great connection between teammates as Kevin Love makes himself available as a big target.
Pacers trail by 5. Oladipo outside. To the paint. O'Neal finds Oladipo. This one for 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Paul George. Artest is out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then it's Lewis, and it's Daniels in at the center.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
Marbury passes to Serbiak. Here is Love. Guarded by O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Lewis outside. Back to Artest. It's stolen. Here's Cassell. And another 3 for Minnesota.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from O'Neal.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Here's Marbury. And there's another one for the Timberwolves. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside, George. Over Cassell. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Timeout called the Pacers. Anders checked in for Minnesota. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Indiana. Daniels with it. Outside Artest. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Bangs home the trifecta. Marbury's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Marbury. Ring shot on the way. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to Daniels. And he finishes nicely on the way up.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Serbiak. Tries from 10, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, he's taking it right at the defense as Kevin Love right now, sniffing out some offensive opportunities.
They set the pick. From 12 feet out. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Lewis.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the 3 by Minnesota. Artest on the wing. Goes up on the wing, and again it's Indiana converting. Timberwolves leading by 3, and the Timberwolves call timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. O'Neal's checked in for McGinnis. Granger comes in for Ron Artest. And George is subbed in for Lewis. Here's Marbury. Pass to Cassell. 4 on the clock. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. Pacers trail by 5. Passes it to George. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Marbury. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Marbury's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Marbury. Popped up there for Love. O'Neal high post. Outside for George. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Marbury passes to Garnett. Fades and shoots. And again, it's Minnesota. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 3. There's the drive. Good on the shot. George has got 42 in the game.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
And the Timberwolves call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Serbiak passes to Garnett. Love with the screen for Garnett. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Lewis outside. The pass to O'Neal to take the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. O'Neal's got 20.
And that's a big bucket for O'Neal. He understands his team looks for him to come up when it matters most.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Cassell. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball for 3. Love. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Love's got 47 points.
And Kevin Love, no stranger having the ball when it's tight like this. Terrific at stepping up.
Lewis passes to O'Neal. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. O'Neal's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Here's Marbury. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Now here's Lewis. O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
13 feet away. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it back.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
A crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
And the Pacers call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Down low. Back to Lewis. From past the arc. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Garnett, the pass to Cassell. It falls!
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lewis outside. Fires from deep. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Garnett. Takes a 3. Right between the eyes.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Love.